Hey y'all, welcome back to Chef Walter and Amy's Kitchen. Today we're going to be answering some questions from the last cooking show that we did, the Cajun shrimp wrap-ups. So everybody, when we do these cooking shows, please leave your comments and questions and we will make another show just to answer them. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and please share this video out. It would help us tremendously. Also, check out our website. It's in the bottom of this video and it's the only website that we're going to promote on this show. Be sure and check that out. It's in the description box below. All right, you got anything to say? I've been running my mouth. Now you
do that all the time anyway, so I leave it up to you.
She says I run my mouth all the time.
Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by.
Y'all, she just made a big pot of ramen noodles. It was like pho, but without the soup. It was so good.
It's just ramen noodle.
Oh, I don't know what that was you put in it. Well, something you put in it made it so good. Was it Sesame Street oil?
Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
sesame oil in it.
She put Sesame Street oil in it. It was good. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay, John Lutz, he said it's great camera changes and good singing. The singing chef. Food so good it will make your turtle toes curl up. Love how you bless the food. You have a beautiful kitchen. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. We're going to try to improve these shows every time. But just remember, it's just me and Amy, and we don't have no camera person. All we got is this laptop, so we can only do so much. But I do see an improvement from the first show, so thank you so much.
Bobby Pedersani, she said, so good to hear the both of you singing. Thank you,
Awesome.
sweetie.
She surprised me when she joined in, and I loved it.
Is that why you look at me like that?
Yeah.
Stephanie asking Walter, have you ever cooked any Spanish dishes? What's your favorite dish to make, Amy or Walter?
Well, yes, I have been a part of cooking Spanish dishes. When I worked at the Hilton Garden Inn, we had a big banquet hall, and we was also the cooks for that. And we each had a thing to do. It was like assembly line because our banquets was so big. We'd feed like 500 people in a meal, and we'd done that sometimes 3 times a day. We had banquets back to back and just about every day. But it was more like a assembly line, but we did do Spanish dishes. What you call that? Spinach?
Paella?
Oh, Spanish paella. Yeah, Spanish paella. I made that when I was in the Cajun restaurant. I'd done that by myself, yeah. But that spinach thing, sort of like baklava. Spanish.
Empanada?
No. But anyway, I have made Spanish dishes, but most of them was like assembly line, so I only had one certain thing to do on them.
Oh, okay. Miss No Filter, thank you for acknowledging Jesus. He is clearly left out a lot and taken for granted. Thank you for showing how it's done. Good food, good friends, good times. Love you all. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Miss No Filter. And Jesus saved my life. He saved my wife's life. He's never turned his back on us, so I can't turn my back on him.
William Bishop.
Oh, that's my grandpa.
Your grandpa.
William, I don't know if you've seen last week's show or not, but William Bishop was my grandfather's name, so we might be kin.
You both doing a fine job indeed.
Thank you, William.
Faxaway Cottage. Look mighty tasty. Thanks for a great mealtime idea.
Awesome, thank you.
Robbie Karbotsky just made me cry with that song. The sizzling is wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you. Didn't mean to make you cry, though.
Terry Lane, my sugar, my sugar. He said another great video, good camera work. Guess I need to move to Florida and run your camera on Sundays, huh?
Yeah, that's one reason you need to move to Florida, but I can probably name a dozen reasons right now why you should move to Florida. So come on.
Maureen Milliken, love the video, the prep, cooking, prayer, and eating. I think I will try to make this, but use a white fish instead. I'm allergic to shrimp. The info about the history of po' boy was very interesting. The personality of you and Amy are just as important as the actual cooking. You two are great.
Maureen, when I was at the Cajun restaurant, one of our biggest sellers was a blackened fish po' boy, where we took a tilapia, a whole fillet of tilapia, and we blackened it and made po' boys out of that. And that was our biggest seller, and it's made exactly the same way we did this, except it's not cut up, it's the whole fillet.
Huh?
The whole fillet of the...
Oh, Lordy.
You know how they fillet tilapia, you got two sides? It was one whole side.
Just one whole side?
Yeah, inside a po' boy.
At the new restaurant or the old one?
Both of them. We did that at both.
Okay. So this on your menu.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I got 2 pages there.
Okay, Terrelyn, come on here, honey.
Yeah.
We need somebody on Sunday.
You need a ride? I'll come get you.
Stephanie Wood, you definitely can eat more of the po' boys if you use it in a wrap.
Yeah.
That's true.
All the bread don't fill you up. See, that's the reason they used French bread back then, because they was po' boys. And the bread would fill them up. They didn't have to put a whole lot of stuff inside.
Charlotte Dixon, looks good and easy to make.
Very easy and very good.
Love watching you stir the shrimp while it's cooking. Unlike a lot of cooking show, you stir the food in every part of the skillet, not just 3 sides and forget the 4th. Even with the steam and smoke, I can see very well. You are doing a good camera work and you are giving very good instructions and explanation.
Thank you. Who was that?
Maureen.
Oh, thank you, Maureen.
Beasley's family. That looks good. I think I'm gonna try to make it and one tortilla po' boy wrap. I'll let you know.
It is very good, and you can substitute the shrimp for any meat that you want.
Seafood.
Yeah,
meat.
It don't have to be seafood. Just any meat that you want, and do it exactly the same thing.
But it's okay not to fry it, because every time I see the po' boy, the service it's a fry.
Yeah, you can do it fried, blackened, baked, grilled, any way you want it.
Now I know.
You don't even have to put meat in it. You can put all kinds of different vegetables in it. It's a po' boy. It was made with leftovers, what the restaurants had left over in the evening. So maybe some days they didn't have meat. Just anything you wanted stuff in it.
Just stuff it. Stephanie Wood. It looks easy to make. I guess I could mess around with different kind of spices. Love the music singing with the chef and your sidekick, Amy.
Yeah, I like her too. I think I'll keep her. Thank you, Stephanie.
UFO's my thing. The food looks very good. I do love Cajun foods. I shall try that dish. You guys are doing it up. Keep them coming.
Who was that?
UFO.
Thank you so much, UFOs. We love Cajun food too, and anything seafood I love. So, and we'll keep them coming as long as we can.
Leslie, the secret to cooking is love and music. I saw both. had me craving one for sure, with some green onion and the tomatoes and lettuce. The lighting was perfect. The whole video was great.
Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that.
Bobby Pederzani, how do you devein a shrimp?
It's very easy, Bobby. After you peel it, on the top, you know that black vein that you see in there. Some shrimp has them and some don't. But you just take a little paring knife and make a little split along that vein and run it underwater and work it with your fingers. Just a little bit. It comes out very easy. And you don't have to devein. Some people does it because they think it's gross. They think it's feces. But it's not. It's the dirt and sand that's on the bottom of the water. It's nothing nasty about it once it's cooked. You don't have to do it. Most restaurants don't do it.
The boiled shrimp.
Yeah, when you eat boiled shrimp in a restaurant, they don't devein those.
And they're okay too.
Yeah, they're fine. Nothing wrong.
I guess so, because we're still alive.
Yeah. It just looks better if you do it.
Oh, okay. This almost the end. Christine said, Walter, do you realize that having tin foil under your burner is a fire hazard? Same with the foil in your oven. Just letting you know. Nice job cooking.
Christine, it is a fire hazard if you don't keep it completely clean all the time. The fire hazard comes from grease buildup or food buildup. If you keep it clean, change it about once a week, you're perfectly fine.
Whenever it drips something.
People's been doing it forever, and you hardly ever hear of a fire. And when you do, it's because of grease buildup or food buildup.
And here's what Foxaway Cottage said. I wonder why companies are still permitted to sell foil drip pan liners. I'll be honest, I've either used aluminum foil to cover the drip pans or the pre-made liners and have never had an issue in over 40 years.
Yes, companies are allowed to sell them because they are 100% safe as long as you keep them clean.
Aluminum melts at 1200 degrees Fahrenheit.
And if your burner on the stove gets above 1200 degrees, you should be watching your stove. You shouldn't walk away and leave it burning all day long. Because the hottest thing you can cook on a top of a stove would be a roux for a gravy, and that's 550 degrees. So 1200 degrees, you're welding something there.
James said, only seafood I like is fish.
I like all seafood except squid, all that exotic stuff. I don't like that. Raw oysters, I don't like raw oysters, but you can put them in a oyster stew or fry them. I love them.
Oh, frying them in stew. Oh my Lord. The one thing I like too, Rockefeller. Oh my goodness.
See, that's cooked. They don't look cooked, but they are cooked.
My goodness, that is so good. Where did we get that one anyway?
It was one of the casinos. I can't remember which one.
I think it's the one over at Pearl thing.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Thomas Collins. I would just have to eat veggie wrap. Can eat shrimp.
Yeah, that'd be perfectly good.
Yeah, vegetable is a good one too.
Sauteed vegetables, that would be awesome.
Jeff Moe. Why does shrimp turn reddish color when cooked?
When they're cooked, they heat up, and the heat, when it touches the shrimp, it breaks down the molecular structure of the protein that's in the shrimp, giving off a red hue. Shrimp is not the only thing that does this. Crabs does the same thing. Lobsters do the same thing. But it's a breakdown of the molecular structure of the proteins that's in it.
That's good. James asks you, you know to wash your hands before you eat.
Yes, James, I do know that. I graduated from 3 culinary schools. I took an epidemiology class for food handlers. Most people call themselves a chef today because they like the title. I am actually registered as a chef with the state of Florida, so I do know that. One day I'm gonna put my credentials up here so y'all can see them, so y'all believe what I'm saying.
Do you still have them?
Yeah,
I remember them though.
they're in the file folder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. And didn't you have 2 of them?
Now I've got 4 of them. I got
4?
University of West Florida, George Stone's culinary. Then I've got Pensacola Junior College culinary, and then I got the class that I took at Sacred Heart Hospital, epidemiology and foodborne pathogens and airborne pathogens.
You keep all them certificates?
Yeah, that's my credentials.
Sure. I don't know what I do with mine.
I got mine.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Mine's very important to me. I am very proud of my culinary education.
Yes, James, I work at the nursing home too. Honey, you don't know how many times we have to wash our hands. We have to wash our hands, whether you like it or not. Every meal that we prepare, we have the gloves. We have to wash our hands before we wear the gloves.
Yeah, and a lot of times you'll see people wearing gloves. Actually, gloves are more nastier than bare hands, because if you're using your bare hands, you got to keep washing your hands over and over and over. But people get complacent when they wear the gloves and they wear them too long, and they just get plumb nasty. I've seen people wearing gloves so long that they tear and just fall off of them.
And so, still they wear it too.
Bare hands with a cook is a lot safer than a glove.
Oh?
Yeah, bare hands is a lot safer. And if you don't trust your cooks touching your food, why do you trust your cook to breathe over your food? Why do you eat anywhere but at home?
Uh-oh.
I bet your mama didn't wear gloves, and I bet your mama didn't wash her hands every couple of minutes. You're still here.
Before and after we wear gloves, you have to wash your hands.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not. That's why I guess our hands is the cleanest one.
Y'all, I got one thing I want to tell y'all. I meant to tell you the other day when we was doing the Cajun shrimp, but I forgot to. So I'm going to tell you now. It has nothing to do with this show because it's about history of Cajun food. Boudin. I don't know if y'all ever tried Boudin or not. Boudin is very good. Smoked venison Boudin is out of this world. You can make
venison?
You can make all kinds of stuff with Boudin, and I'm going to have a show coming up where I'm actually cooking some Boudin. I'm going to show y'all how it's done. It's so good. But the thing is that I wanted to get across to people. Most people call Boudin sausage. Boudin is not sausage. It is not sausage at all. It's mostly liver and rice and stuff like that. It's actually a form of jambalaya in a sausage casing. But Boudin is not sausage. That's a misnomer.
But that's what it says on the, what you call that?
On the label?
On the label.
Because everybody would know what it is. It is not sausage. Sausage is sausage. It might have a little bit of sausage in it, but it's basically a form of jambalaya. Look at all the rice that's in it.
How did you learn about this stuff?
I worked in the best Cajun restaurant in Northwest Florida for, 15 years?
Jerry used that Boudin.
We sold the heck out of Boudin.
Oh, Lord.
And then somebody,
I miss that place.
And then somebody brought us some venison smoked Boudin. Whoo! That stuff was good, let me told you.
Let me tell you? Oh, my goodness.
All right, then. You got anything else you want to say?
No, honey.
Y'all come back next Monday. We're going to have another cooking show. And
Monday morning?
Yeah, it's going to be live on Monday morning. I shouldn't say live because people are going to think we're going to have a live show. It's going to be where you can see it. It's a recorded show.
Okay.
We'll do it Sunday. but you'll be able to see it Monday. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be salmon, and I'm not sure about the vegetable yet. I'm leaning towards cauliflower and broccoli. But she loves my salmon better than any restaurant, she says. So y'all.
Oh, I do.
Y'all, we love you all. You got anything to say to them?
Thank you for stopping by, everybody. I love you all. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Y'all, thank you for stopping by. Please share my videos out. It would help us tremendously. And check out our website. It's in the box below this video. And just know we love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He's going to get us through all the craziness that's happening today. I think He's already provided a way. We just haven't figured out what it is yet. But we will. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.